As the years and generations of Pokemon go by, the lack of Megas in recent installments of one of the greatest franchises in video game history makes me sad. I loved Mega Pokemon, thus that got me thinking, what Pokemon do I wish had a Mega form? What would their stats be? What would their abilities be? Would they have any type changes? I also asked my YouTube community that very question, and let's just say we had some interesting results. The criteria they had to follow was the 100 extra base stats as the Megas got, unless they reduced other stats first like they did with Mega Beedrill, and they only could add abilities that existed in Gen 6 and prior, so no Soul Heart Magearna, Water Bubble, Araquanid, etc. With the requirements out of the way, let's see what they all said before I state what I would have wanted to see. But first, my name is JaCubAsAlways. We upload daily Pokemon content, so if you please subscribe and like the video, I'd really appreciate it, as our end of the year goal is 100,000 subscribers. With your help, I know we can get there. Alright, first up we have Reiki JK aka Tom says, for a Mega you would assume I would pick Lapras because that's his favorite Pokemon, but surprise, surprise, my pick is Excadrill. Whoa, that's kind of weird because Excadrill's already really good as is. Let's see how he fixes it. I would keep the same type and give it the ability Tough Claws with a new stat spread of 110 HP because you don't change the HP on Megas, 135 to 165 attack, defense to 90 from 60, special attack stays at 50 of course, special defense is 65 to 85, and speed is from 88 to 108. No, I'm just gonna say this right now. Excadrill is probably one of the most busted Pokemon that you could have given a Mega to. That seems absolutely absurd, and if I ever like make Mega Excadrill somehow in a ROM hack or whatever, that's its spread. It's ridiculously good. That sounds terrifying, Tom. Sign me up, I love broken shit. Ariel didn't give a stat spread, but she's like, obviously, Eevee needs a Mega. Why not Sylveon? Sylveon's your favorite, Ariel? Brody says the Bisharp, even though we have King Gambit, but we're still gonna go over it because I said so. Same type, it gets a new ability called Night Blessing. Did not say we could give a new abilities. I said it had to be a Gen 6 ability before, Brody. Any sort of super effective physical damage is reduced by 30%. That seems pretty good because, you know, fighting is typically physical. Unless you're Secret Sword Keldeo or your Aura Sphere or whatever. Or Focus Mist, but we don't talk about Focus Mist. So yeah. But its HP would stay the same, of course. Attack goes from 125 to 150. Defense to 125 from 100. Special attack goes up by 5. I would have just put that more into special defense to go from 70 to 80, but 70 to 75 is what it's got. And then speed from 70 to 85. I don't think that was quite 100, but it's close enough. Close enough. You know, close enough. I don't know if Bisharp would ever get a Mega, but to be fair, in Gen 6, King Gambit did not exist. So I have to remove King Gambit from my brain cells that I have and pretend that we didn't know King Gambit was going to be a thing, because I guess we did not know it was going to be a thing 4 generations later. So you know what? Good on to you, Brody. Next up, we have Ty the Guy. Says, I think that we could have seen a really cool Mega Cofagrigus. I know it's Gen 5 mana. Well, technically, I said anything Gen 6 and prior, so you're good, dude. A Ghost Dark type. New ability, Caffeinated. All Ghost and Dark type moves have a 1.2 power boost. HP, of course, stays the same. Attack goes from 50 to 135. Defense 145 to 140. Special attack 95 to 80. Special defense 105 to 125. Speed from 30 to 45. So BST goes from... Okay, so that attack stat just jumps 85, which is crazy. That is absurd. This seems like a really good Pokemon because it would only be weak to Fairy. Dark and Ghost is still a really good typing right now, and having those boosted by 20% essentially is pretty good. I don't think it's broken, because I still think it could be a really solid Trick Room setter. And like, it still gets Nasty Plot, so if you want to run it specially, you can. This seems definitely interesting. I don't know if it's my cup of tea, but still sounds interesting. Good work. Samuel says, Mega Volcarona. Oh god! I thought Excadrill was bad. Oh my god, this thing's gonna be busted. I already know it. I haven't even read anything yet. Type Firebug, new ability, Heat Shield. What are all these new abilities? Oh my god, nobody listens to me. Heat Shield, the ability acts as heat proof, but when it enters battle, it goes Mega, it gets rid of all things like Stealth Rock, Spikes, whatever. Oh, that seems broken. That's like Mountaineer from Rad Red, essentially. Seems pretty good. HP is 85, of course. Attack is 60. They didn't buff it at all. Makes sense. 65 to 85. Defense makes sense to me. Special attack at least doesn't go up crazily amount. It goes up from 135 to 150. And then special defense from 105 to 115 and speed from 100 to 110. So it looks like it goes up 20, 35, 45, 55 BST from 550 to 605. So, I mean, I guess that's fine, but just make it busted. Just give it 650 BST. Why not? There's Mega Rayquaza that's got like, what, is it 785 or something? Or is it, no, maybe 800. I think it's 800 actually. Yeah, just make it. Why not? Make a busted Mon. Who cares? I'll die on the hill. Mega Ray's still the best, most strongest Pokemon of all time. I don't care. A Gemini Horse, aka Tyler, says Mega Chimecho. I'm shocked that you picked Mega Chimecho, Tyler. It's not like Chimecho's your favorite Pokemon of all time. Anyway, HP is 75. Attack goes from 30 to 20. Defense is 100 to 120. Or is it out 100? No, sorry, plus. Okay, so it's 100 defense from 80, I think. Plus 20. Special attack from 95 to 145. Special defense from 90 to 100. And speed from 65 to 105. And then he gave it the fairy subtyping with psychic. And he gave it pixelate. Because why not? Why not just make that thing a badass special attacker? He basically just made a better Mega Gardevoir. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. That's literally what he did. Except for it doesn't have as high a special defense as Mega Gardevoir has. Because I'm pretty sure Mega Guard has 165 special attack and like 160 or 135 special defense. Because it really didn't keep it. It went up 20 speed, but it didn't really go up that high. And like, I don't even think its defenses were changed at all. I think it's still like 65 defense. Why didn't it change it? They thought it might have been too busted. I have no idea, but he made a better Mega Gardevoir essentially. Danny says the Mega Ferrothorn, ability Flash Fire or Heat Proof. Heat Proof is probably more fair, let's be honest. HP of course stays the same, 74. Attack goes from 144, so up 50 from 94. He upped its defense by 30. He bumped down its special. Wait, Ferrothorn had 53 special attack. That thing had 53. Why did they have 53 special attack on a Ferrothorn? Why couldn't have they given it like 43 and just given it more attack? I don't see why not. And then special defense goes up by 50 as well. This thing is broken, Danny. This thing is absolutely broken. Speed stat of 20. BST is 589. I mean, heat proof's just. That thing's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to mess with the heat proof Mega Ferrothorn. That's all I'm gonna say. If you give it Flash Fire, that'd be just overkill. You may as well just give it a Primordial Sea while we're at it. Technically, it was an ability in Gen 6. Never said he couldn't use exclusive abilities. But yeah, seems really good. I know I said broken for a lot of these, but it's scary and terrifying. That's all I'm going to say. Alrighty, moving on to the YouTube portion now. We have Charmandel says the OG evolutions would have megas, or amazing megas in his opinion. And you know what? I agree, Charmandel. aka Randall. I think your name's Randall. If it's not, call me out in the comments. That's fine by me. Anyway, that'd be really cool. The original evolutions of Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. What would they be? I feel like they should be given like their. Yeah, like Jolteon should have Lightning Rod instead of Volt Absorb. Storm Drain for Vaporeon. Oh, and then Thermal. That doesn't make you immune though. Is there a fire one that makes you immune that raises the stat? Dang it, dude. I don't think there is, but that would have been cool. Just give it Thermal Exchange. Bingo. Raises attack by hit by a fire move. So technically, it kind of works. It kind of works, but not fully. Mega Rider Fire 1994 says, Gen 1, If you want to twist my arm for a personal opinion, I'll just say, I really don't know. Besides, did they really need to give us the Kanto starters and X and Y during the main story? That probably would have been much more appropriate in the post-game and let us spend more time with the starters from the region you're set in. Agreed. Gen 2, Slowking. If they get one to Slow Bro, why not give it to its counterpart? It's only fair. Agreed. Should have given it to Slowking too. Why did you only give it to Slow Bro? Because they are Gen 1ers, I guess. I don't know. Gen 3 Milotic. Also, I agree with M&J TV's belief for X and Y for the starting with the 8th gym. Major trainers battles should have had a Mega Evolution as an ace. That, and I also believe this could have been expanded to Oris as well for Wallace, who is the 8th gym leader in those games, and even fight as Emerald Champion in the Delta episode. Also, by the way, I do want to say, you said 8th gym leader for X and Y. I think after the 4th gym leader, after they showed you Mega Evolution for the first time, I think all boss battles should have had a Mega. Like, you could have given... Oh my gosh, what Mega would you have given to old man dude? Ramos? Was Ramos his name? You could have just given him one. Like, what's the big deal? Just make more broken Megas. Just make broken stuff. That's all I want. I just want broken stuff. I like broken stuff. It's fun. Gen 4, probably Frostlass since its counterpart Glalie got one, because why not? And personally, I'd like to see an Electivire and Megmortar get Mega Evolutions because I personally think it would be sick. Yep, the Platinum Aces for Candace, Volkner, and Flint, respectively. Hey, I'm all for it. I love Megas. My favorite, and will always be my favorite mechanic in Pokemon history, because Dynamax sucks. And I will say that every time I can. Gen 6, literally all of the Kalos starters, seriously. Who in the Heian development thought it was not a good idea, or was a good idea to not give Mega Evolutions to the Kalos starters' main gimmick to barely any Pokemon that debut in the same region? Heck, at least Gen 7, some Pokemon that debut in the region got their own Z move, and Gen 8, some Pokemon that debut got their own regional form, Gigantamax forms. True, that's true. I mean, I agree. I don't understand why, I think, was it only Diancie that got a Mega? Pretty sure Mega Diancie is the only Gen 6 mon with Mega, because Audino is Gen 5 with the only Mega, and then Diancie in Gen 6. Damn, pretty crazy. T Grum, I should say, not TG Grum. T Grum, it's not a TG monster from Yu-Gi-Oh! Says, my answer to this used to be Primeape and Bisharp, but since they've got actual evolutions that are cool and permanent, but Arbok is a Gen 1 Pokemon that could have been a perfect mon for a Mega or Paradox or regional form that just hasn't gotten one. Yeah, it could have been like Poison Dark. Like, they literally should have made Arbok Poison Dark eventually. Or, like, right when they made Dark type, they could have made it Poison Dark. Why they didn't? I don't know. I mean, Mux has an Alolan form that's Poison Dark. Why can't Arbok? Arbok should have gotten some love, man. We have Kevin Wheeler, aka 18-Wheeler Gamer, says Gen 1, Dragonite Lapras. Gen 2, Starters and Crobat. Gen 3, Flygon. Gen 4, all the starters and Amazon. Let's go, Bri. Gen 5, Crocodile and Zoroark. Gen 6, Greninja and Goodra. So the only one I want to say I disagree with wholeheartedly is Greninja. It got Battle Bond Greninja in Gen 7. So I don't think it needs to have a Mega form. They gave it all kinds of love in Gen 7. I don't really think they needed to do that. So that's the only one I'm going to definitely disagree to. Dragonite 100% should have gotten it, because the only other pseudo from Gen 4 and prior, that it was the only pseudo that didn't get it. Dragonite should have gotten it because they gave it to the Abomination. I almost said its name. I would have been a dead man from Alan. Metagross, Salamence got it. Garchomp got it. Obviously Hydra didn't, but I said Gen 4 and prior. Hydra should have just gotten it too. I think all the pseudos should have just gotten Megas. That's what I think. But maybe I'm just wrong for that. I just like broken stuff, so sue me. We got PageBot 2943 says Dusknoir for sure. Yeah, they could have made it an ability like that, just set up Trick Room. That would have been really cool. I still do not understand how there is not an ability that sets up Trick Room. Like, or at least an item that makes Trick Room last longer. Like, maybe it would have been too over-centralizing. Same with, like, Tailwind. I feel like there should be something that manually sets up Tailwind, or... Oh, God, that would be so broken in double battles. Oh, my God, that would be so broken in doubles. Tyler T says Tyrantrum, obviously. Shocker, Tyler T, that you picked Tyrantrum. Says 82 HP. Or sorry, yeah, 82 HP, obviously. 171 attack, 149 defense, 69 special attack, 69 special defense, 61 speed for a BST of 621. Did you lower its speed stat from 71 to 61? I feel like we should have kept that. Well, I guess it gets Rock Polish and Dragon Dance, so I guess, do we really need it? Let's just smack stuff, and its ability is Sandstorm. So I guess, yeah, I mean, you could have left its special defense like 79 and just kept its speed alone, I think. Yeah, I feel like you could have done that. Either way, this seems like a really solid Pokemon. Definitely better than the Abomination from Generation 2. John Williams 446 says Mega Dusclops as well, so that's really cool. We had 2 Mega Dusclops, so Maybe they should have added Mega Dust Clouds. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Substrike Army, my name is Jacob as always. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure you leave what Megas in the comments down below, what you would want. And I would love to read them. I'll make sure I heart the messages. And if you guys want to be part of any future videos, join the Discord, react and interact with all of our community tabs that we do. We do them a few times a week. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I love you all. Peace. Guys, I forgot to put my Mega and tell you guys my Mega. Clearly, it's Mega Substrika. Clearly, its base stat would go from, 495 to 595. So let's just make it 20 speed higher. Let's give it 136. Speed tie the bundle forms that aren't even out anymore in that game. Or be 1 speed higher than Mega Manectric and Mega Lopunny. But anyway, it will be 136. Give it 50 attack from 100 to 150. We're making this thing busted as crap. And then each, there's 30 left, we'll do each 15 to their defenses. And then boom, Rockhead, give it a Flare Blitz, give it a Fire typing, Electric Fire, Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, Rockhead, boom, shakalaka, we're good. Have a great day.